What's up?
Just dropped out real quick. Had to get my Michigan hat. What's up, guys?
Hey, that's not the Michigan hat.
I have my other one, but I can't reach it. The shoot your shot official one. Should I reach over and grab it?
Oh,
Sure.
Please reach over and grab it.
Now we're good.
Yeah,
All right.
Football season's back.
Let's go.
Are ready for a new season and new consistency from the Shoot Your Shot Scorecast. So, what do we have on the docket for this week?
Week 0 for college football.
What the hell does that mean?
Which is a thing now.
I'm
It's
pumped.
basically the meaningless games before the real games start, but they still count. So at least it's better than NFL preseason.
Why
we've
don't
got
they just count
4
it,
games?
call it week 1?
I don't know, man.
I love
So
week
I don't
0.
Got another L by the NCAA.
week 1/3. Right.
Week as spelled WEAK.
I mean, that's fairly appropriate. So we've got 4 games on Saturday. I'll quickly say the matchups, then I guess we can just kind of run through these. But this is the first regular season real football games we have to bet on this year. So it's exciting, even if the teams aren't great. So we've got Nebraska at Illinois. Nebraska is a 7-point favorite. Connecticut at Fresno State. Fresno State is a 27.5-point favorite. Hawaii at UCLA. UCLA is a 17.5-point favorite. And then UTEP at New Mexico State. New Mexico State UTEP is favored by 10 points. So, yeah, a lot of big favorites. A lot of games that probably won't be close, but football's back.
Oh, yeah. Let's do it.
So do we just want to run through these and say like the ones we're going to bet on? Do we need to update on baseball? I've got a couple bets going right now. Where do we kind of want to start?
Well, we talked about football, so let's start there. All
right.
But like the one thing I will say, because I don't know much about a lot of these schools, but I will say at least I know about Illinois, is that Brent Bielema is now the head coach of Illinois.
Brett Bielema.
Brett.
Yeah, Brett.
So, man, the Michigan hat, I was actually going to ask you because I know that Bielema was at one point the coach of Wisconsin. And since you are the resident Big Ten fan, what can you tell us about Brett Bielema?
Brett Bulimia. So no, he's kind of bounced around a little bit at Wisconsin. He was one of those guys where he was good. I'm not even going to compare him to like Harbaugh or anybody. Like, it's hard to make a comparison. He was good, but not as good as the expectations were for a bigger school like Wisconsin. That's traditionally solid, So he's kind of bounced around a little bit, but for a school like Illinois, he should be a big upgrade. And he was very successful for a lot of years in Wisconsin. So I believe he was the head coach during the Russell Wilson years.
He was.
I mean, he was coach of lot of really good Wisconsin teams. So I think he's going to be a really good option for a school like Illinois. Like, that's what you're looking for. Somebody with experience who kind of has to take a step down based on career path. So
Do you think Illinois' recruiting will be up because of Bielema?
yeah, I think it will. I mean, Illinois or Lovie Smith might have been a good recruiter. I don't really know. I mean, he seemed well liked and he's a big name. So he was probably already getting a decent amount of recruiting success, at least compared to the norm for a school like Illinois. But with Bielema, I think they'll at least maintain where they want to be, So, no, I think he's going to be really good for them. I think that obviously they were one of the worst teams in the Big Ten last year. I don't think they're going to be like in contention to win the conference or anything, but that's not what their expectation really would be. So I think they'll be solid.
Maybe in contention for a bowl game?
I think so. I think they make a bowl game, which is 6 wins. It's
That's
like
a
right
big deal
at that.
for Illinois.
It is. It's kind of, Illinois, Northwestern to some extent, Rutgers. It's like your expectations, like that's kind of your baseline. If you make a bowl game, it's a successful season. So
Yep.
I think we'll get there. If it's not this year, I think it'll be next year. So we can kind of get into this game. I think Nebraska is really interesting because Adrian Martinez, a lot of talent, a lot of ability. but has been inconsistent and made a lot of mistakes. Scott Frost has been very disappointing for Nebraska, and they've just been a bad team for a while. I think Illinois wins this game. Like, I'll take the points, but I also am going to sprinkle a little bit on the money line, and I think they win the game straight up. I think they're better coached with Bielema. I think Brandon Peters, he transferred from Michigan. He quarterbacks Illinois. He's not as flashy or doesn't have as much upside as Adrian Martinez, but he's more consistent, makes less mistakes. They have a lot of starters returning, especially on the offensive line. I think that Illinois is going to be a sneaky good team this year, and I think they win week 0.
I agree with you. I'll be betting on Illinois for this game. I probably will go point spread. I might go money line. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm looking at as well. Looking at over-unders for this game, we're looking at 55. What do you guys think about the over-under 55 for Illinois and Nebraska? I'm thinking probably under. Those schools don't seem to score much when I watched them.
That's tough, man. Over-unders, yeah, like it's so hard because you have to look at it differently than the NFL. But like I still have those NFL numbers on my mind, so immediately that seems high. But then you remember how many points are scored in a lot of college games, and like
Illinois games.
Well, you figure
they run the ball in Illinois, right? But it's a new coach. I don't know. Is it going to be more like air raid?
Right. Like really? Normally, if a team runs the ball well, which Bielema kind of has done, and Illinois kind of has done the past couple of years, in NFL that means hitting unders a lot of time off the clock. But in college, it can mean 70-yard touchdown runs. So it's like it's hard to know. And then Nebraska has Adrian Martinez, who can put up some points, and a bad defense who can give up a lot of points. So. I don't know. I think I'm probably going to stay away from it week 0. I don't think I'll do any over-unders. Actually, that might not be true. There's one I'm looking at later on that I've thought about. But this one, I'm probably staying away.
All right. Richie, are you going Nebraska or Illinois?
I'll go Illinois. I don't know much about both teams, but it sounds Belima, whatever his name is.
Bielema, yeah. Bulimia works. Wait, are you able to bet it? Because you're on PointsBet Illinois.
But if I could, so I'm... In my head, I'm taking Illinois. So okay. I guess for Chicago, I'm taking Illinois. So yeah, there we go. That works.
There you go.
Yeah.
So then UConn, Fresno State. So they're not. The reason I didn't see them earlier when we were talking is because I was looking at the money line. The point spread is so big, they don't even have a money line option. So when you look at these two teams, the spread is 27.5 points. You feel like you'd be inclined to take the points for Connecticut, the underdog. What do you think?
Oh, wait, quick. I'm going to tell you, on a different sporting book, they actually had the money line.
Oh, yeah?
What's the money line?
So it's plus 1,400 for UConn and then minus 5,000 for Fresno State.
Minus 5,000. That's what's funny with point spreads, especially in college games. Like if you look like an Alabama game, non-conference or something, yeah, they won't even put the money line. And then as soon as they do, like if you live bet, say Alabama goes down a touchdown or whatever, it'll still be like minus 10,000 on the money line. It's crazy. So, okay. So I mean, I definitely wouldn't take that money line.
I'm going to sprinkle like $5 on UConn because
money line.
Yeah, they haven't lost a football game in 633 days.
Yeah.
But I don't know if we're too high up in like the numbers already. It's too long already. Like we could have been going through that streak like for years now, but it could break. Like it's too high already. You know what I mean? Like
is Fresno? I don't know anything about Fresno State. They're not even Division I, are they?
No idea.
I don't know either.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about these teams. I'm probably going to stay away. If it was like the only game on that day, I would try to look into it a little bit and bet it. But it's kind of right in that time spot between Nebraska, Illinois, and the next game, which I will bet too. So it's like I don't really have a reason to bet it.
So let's just skip this one then.
Let's skip it.
Hawaii, UCLA. So 17.5 is against the spread.
I am playing this.
UCLA, John Wooden. What you got for us?
Which one's John Wooden?
John Wooden, the legendary UCLA coach.
Oh, okay. I thought you were calling one of us John Wooden. I was like, which one of us is? Okay, I gotcha. Richie, you go first. Are you betting this one?
Yeah, I'm looking at the spread right now. I think like UCLA.
Yeah. Yeah, I think UCLA is actually I'm really high on them this year. As far as like in the Pac-12, I think they might win the Pac-12. I forget their quarterbacks' names.
Win the Pac-12?
They're I don't know. That might be a stretch, but I think
USC?
yeah.
Really?
I mean, it might
Dorian
be
Thompson Robinson.
yeah, DTR, yeah. So he's I mean, this is a hot take, and I'm not saying they're should be the favorites or anything, but I think it's worth a flyer. And they're returning, I think, 20 starters. They had the guy Thompson Robinson, who is highly ranked recruit. I don't know, man. They like based on what they're returning, they ran the ball really well last year. They had a pretty good defense. Maybe it's an overreaction to say like when you get into the conference games, we'll kind of see how they look. But for a game like this, I think they run the ball really well. They stop the run really well. Hawaii doesn't do either great. So I think they win and cover. But because they run the ball so well, I'm going to go with the under. Again, to my point, just because they run the ball well doesn't mean they're not going to have big plays. So it's kind of hard to pick. But the over-under here is 68.5. So
wow.
I don't know what. Like, if I think that UCLA is going to win big, I would pick like a 30-something to like high teens. To me, I don't see any way that this gets close to 70. Yeah, at that point, you're saying a 35-35 game. You know, that seems like a lot. So UCLA could score in the 40s and still safely be under if they win convincingly. So.
And from what I know, Hawaii's secondary isn't very good because they've been known to be vulnerable to air attacks.
The air raid offense, yeah.
Love that.
Yeah, that was good.
Richie says, "Love that." Pearl Harbor,
good memories.
Hilarious.
I know, right?
It's just now okay to joke about it. Enough time has passed.
We're good.
Oh man. Okay, so I would agree with you honestly, based on what you guys have said. I've never heard of Hawaii doing anything super significant. In terms of the school football team, okay.
I was gonna say, geez.
All right. Look, they put out Lilo and Stitch, okay, and that was at least interesting. So I'm gonna go with UCLA here. Sorry if I'm offending our Hawaii viewers. Go Hula. All right.
go get laid.
There you go.
There we go.
Now it's time for New Mexico State and the University of Texas El Paso.
What?
Wait, what?
Yeah. UTEP.
Texas? Oh, okay. I didn't know that's what it stood for.
Yeah.
It's like I missed that.
UTEP.
Yeah. UTEP.
So
again, I'm not probably going to bet this game unless I do really well, but in the other two, and I'm overconfident. So, Richie, are you going to bet this one?
I just want to bet every game. I love football. I just want to bet every game this Saturday. So fuck it. I'm gonna go UTEP. Nothing about them. Going blind.
I have heard there's one show I listened to that's done like their previews and stuff, and they gave their picks. They said they're fading New Mexico State like every game, and they said it's nothing about UTEP. It's just they said that they think New Mexico State's like one of the worst teams in football. So I guess apparently they had lost a bunch. They had I think they were one of the worst rushing defenses in the league last year, and they're returning. I think they said 2 starters total. Yeah, so trouble. I mean, if it's only 10 points, I might maybe bet this. Just betting against New Mexico State.
And also with my last comment about Hawaii, what has New Mexico ever done for us? Come on. Like they just kind of are there. Okay, so
yeah, that's fair.
It's the newer part.
I'm gonna go UTEP.
It's always better.
Yeah. Is New Mexico where Breaking Bad was?
Yeah. Okay, so there you go.
There you go. That's better than Lilo and Stitch, at least.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But Hawaii also gave us 50 First Dates.
I don't know what I think of that movie. Sometimes I like it, and then I watch it. I'm like, man, this sucks. But I still like it. I don't know. It's like a classic Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, they gave us that movie Pearl Harbor.
Based on Pearl Harbor.
Yeah. That movie's in Hawaii.
What's that Jason Segel movie? Jason.
Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, I forgot about
that. Was a good one. Jonah Hill.
That was pretty good, yeah. Rich culture.
Moana.
What's that? Hawaii 5-0.
Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah.
Moana's from some island other than Hawaii.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
So is everybody from England
But she's Polynesian. Yeah.
and Australia.
Yeah, everybody talks
Also
about
an island.
islands is like super tropical and fun and neat. But have you ever been to Iceland? Like,
I have been to Scotland. It's not that tropical.
oh man. All right, good stuff. Okay,
Good
so
stuff.
Man Michigan Hat was desperate to talk about baseball.
Oh yeah, let's see my updates. So I had a
You must
couple
be
games.
trying to forget about.
Holy crap!
You must be trying to.
So
Yankees on an 11-game
get
win
a motor
streak.
to shut down because he's thinking about baseball.
this is this is tough, man. Okay, so I'm on the Giants. The Mets have 2 outs, bottom of the ninth, bases loaded, down a run. So
I don't lie, that's something.
yikes!
Anything look good
Live
right now?
bet the Giants.
Richie,
Bet
I'll
the
live bet
Giants.
with you.
I bet the
Actually,
Giants. I
This
can't.
game will.
It's only
What's
like. Well, not me.
I
Okay,
can't
that
bet Giants
means-
either.
This could be the last pitch. Let's see. I had a lot of bets on the Giants.
I can do the Angels money line.
Ooh, it's a 1-2 count. Okay, do Angels money line.
I can't even
There's
do
no-
Angels money line.
Bases are loaded, bottom of
Lock
the
right now for me.
eighth. So I'm on the Angels. It's a 6-6 game, but the Orioles have the bases
Oh, I see
loaded
now.
with no outs right now.
I can
know,
do this
but
bet.
the Angels are clearly better than the Orioles, and the Angels money
Yeah.
line is 4.9.
Wait,
under
and the Orioles are like
decimal.
an 18-game losing streak?
Yeah, they've lost 18 in a row. But
Yeah.
right now, the only reason it's a tie game, they have the bases loaded with no outs, bottom of the eighth.
Angels?
No,
Right,
the
Angels.
Orioles do.
Oh, shit.
So that's why the odds are so slanted.
I'm still going to bet the Angels. Fuck it. Plus 500 now.
Please get an out, Giants. It's a 1-2
Did you say the
count.
odds are so slanted for the Angels?
Aren't they like super
How
favored?
racist of you.
Try to get me canceled like my own team's broadcaster.
Right.
Holy
How many outs?
crap.
2 outs, you said?
No outs.
Oh, shit.
Orioles are probably going to score here, so I would hold
Probably.
off on that, honestly.
I just bet $5 on it just because.
On who? The Angels? Okay. It's tough because there's not even one out, so you can't even like get a double play, really.
I'm going to put money. This is ill-advised,
come on.
everybody.
Oh, foul.
But I'm going to put money on the Cubs.
Is there
Hey,
second
it's
game
9-9, right?
ongoing?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
It's 9-9.
Who's up?
Are
Is
they-
Ortega up? Because if
So
Ortega's
it's
up, I'll fucking
top
bet
of the.
that.
Let's see. Top of the ninth. Oh, Rockies have runners on first and second, no or one out.
I can't even bet the Cubs. It's all locked for me right now.
If
Damn.
only they had a good closer.
Ouch.
Cell phone.
Mound
yeah, it's
visit.
not
Not so
accepting any of my
against the
bets.
Blue Jays.
This game is dragging, man. White Sox are winning, you said?
Losing against the Blue Jays. I kind of want to bet the money line.
All right, wait.
Kind
The
of.
bases are loaded with 2 outs right now. Let me go to that game.
Oh, I can't bet anymore. Damn.
Yeah, it's not letting me bet any of these.
So Toronto has
This
the
is why
bases
you should all
loaded.
sign up with PointsBet. Use code frustrate. FRUSTRAT.
It is tough when you're live betting because every time there's a pitch that changes a count or a runner gets on or whatever, they have to pause it to like update the odds. So if
Yeah.
you're trying to live bet, it's
All right,
really
what
hard to
about
get a bet.
Angels is
That's
plus
fine.
235 now. It used to be 500. I wonder what happened.
All right, so they got 1 out. But The bases
Let's
the bases are
go.
still loaded. So you got it at a good time if they get out of the jam.
The White
What
Sox.
did you get it at?
Plus
Plus what?
500.
That'd be nice if that paid off.
I know. It'd be so sick. No, I'm pumped again.
Yes, the Giants win. Let's go.
The White Sox money line just went to 14.25 on my decimal.
I'm going to do the White Sox too. Fuck it. Oh, I can't. It's 1-3
Wait,
now.
I
Shit.
wouldn't.
plus
yeah.
13.25.
White Sox just walked in a run. Bases are still loaded.
Yeah, it's
Bottom of the
1-3
eighth.
now. Never mind. I'm not going to do it.
Yeah, bottom of the eighth. White Sox are only going to get a bat one more time, and that's even if they don't give up any more runs. So, all right, so let's see.
I'm a
Ooh, Marlins and Nationals. That's also a good one. It's 3-3, ninth inning.
The
Kind of want to
Giants
do the
I had.
Marlins plus 1.5. Because it's the ninth inning.
So the Giants I had
I'll do Marlins with
multiple
you, Richie.
bets on.
Which one?
Which
The,
one are you on?
white
Marlins?
line?
You want to go Marlins or Nats?
I'll go Marlins.
All right.
Nets suck, I think.
So do the
They have
Marlins.
Harper.
No, they don't.
So it's doesn't Washington
I
have
put
Bryce
Pi- on
Harper?
my
Oh, the
line. I put
Phillies.
Pile on my line.
Phillies.
Bryce Harper's been on the Phillies for 2 full
For a long
seasons,
time.
dude. You know who the
Who
Nats
does- yeah,
also
so
don't
who does-
have? The Nats also don't have
Scherzer.
Max Scherzer or Trey Turner
Schwarber.
or John Lester. Or
Yeah, are they
Kyle
just fully
Schwarber.
rebuilding at this point? Right?
Yeah, they'll just like the Cubs.
They still have Juan Soto,
That's true.
but he's young. So yeah, then Twins, Red Sox.
What are we at in that one? Let me see. 4-1. Top of the 8th. It's too like I would put a flyer on the Red Sox to come back, but not in the 8th. It's
Money
too
line
not
or
enough time
spread?
left. What's the spread right now? Plus 2.5.
Yeah.
What,
Oh,
what's
wow,
the number
lucky.
on it?
I get only 1.5 for my spread.
Huh. So now we just need the Orioles
I want to play the
get
2.5.
ground into a double play.
How's the Orioles doing? Or not 11 Angels, sorry.
6-6 tie still. Base is still loaded.
Wow.
But there's now one out. 3-2 count. So he could walk a run in here or potentially get at least one out.
My thing that's locked. We'll see what happens to the odds. Hopefully it gets more towards favored.
Wait, what did you just lock in, you said?
No, I didn't do anything. I'm just looking at I'm checking the lines to see what the score is, if that makes sense.
He
Because
just
if it
walked
goes
in a
more
run.
towards the favorite side, then I'm doing a good job.
Well,
No.
he just walked in a run, so
Who did?
No.
the Angels.
Yeah, it's 6-7 now. Shit.
So I had I have the Angels and a parlay, which they're the last leg of this parlay.
Mhm.
And I have a PointsBet booster that said Shohei Ohtani 6 strikeouts and Angels win, which he got his 6 strikeouts. So
Are
if the
they
Angels
gonna
held
win?
on and well, now they're down a run in
And they're
the
visitors.
yeah, they only get a bat one more time. I mean, the Giants winning was more important, but if the Angels were to win too, it would really cap off a good day betting.
Definitely.
Huh. Okay.
Hopefully
We'll
they
see.
can get out of this jam.
Yeah. I mean, you can't give up. You've already given up one run. You just need to stop it at 1, so at least you have a chance to
I can still cash out now for 15 cents.
on a $1 bet, or how much did you bet?
50 cents.
Oh, it's not bad.
Now it's 14 cents.
Get out while you can.
Mine's only at 310. I was up $6. I was up like $1, but then
Well, this is big, listeners, because I've taken a break from gambling like over the whole summer because I just didn't want finances to be weird with trying to move and everything. So I just today deposited more money, and so I'm locked in and raring to go for this season. So I'm pumped to be back.
So you're
go.
gonna bet week 0. Which one of those games are you gonna bet? You said you're betting
Illinois, Nebraska for sure. I don't know about any
Okay.
of the other ones, but definitely Illinois, Nebraska.
Okay. Yeah.
you're lucky you get to bet it. I can't bet it out here, so good luck.
Yeah, you should move to Indiana.
I'll just give you money to bet on it.
Yeah, that's true.
I heard that Man Michigan has like a really nice car that you could buy and move into.
Have you listened to those episodes, Richie? Our last 2
I
frustration
didn't. I
Nation?
missed it. No, not yet.
So I've got this ongoing story of this guy who wanted to buy my car that's been sitting in the parking lot for a long time.
Yeah.
He offered like $300, so really low amount.
Yeah.
And then when I said no, he asked if he could just borrow it. And then recently he said, all right, how about I pay you like $400 up front, and then you could finance it for like 2 years, and I'll make payments, and you could charge me late fees and it's like all this stuff. I was like, yeah, it's just been this big thing.
So did you sell it?
No, not to him. I'm not gonna. The Orioles just
Grand
did
slam.
2-run double.
Mm.
Yeah. They didn't
Yeah,
want to. They want to be the worst team ever. I mean, I think
They
it
already
was
kind of are anyway.
the Phillies in 23 games. I think.
Oh, that sucks.
Ooh, that's an unfortunate mistweet.
What happened?
Typo.
You or somebody else?
No, somebody else. Everybody going crazy over what Matt Nagy is thinking with Justin Fields and his homie told you in surround sound. The Titans game is huge. Fields needs to show out behind that number one offensive line. Then he wrote, cease the moment, bear down. And he wrote,
Cease.
CEASE, which means to end.
End the moment.
Yeah.
Seems appropriate. What do you think of the new Bears hashtag?
It's not new. Did you just not see when that tweet came out?
Feed the Bears? Is that like an old thing that resurfaced?
It's from 2016.
So it's still just the Bears, right?
I don't know what it is.
I think it is.
But feed the Bears. Did you not see my retweet about that?
No, what'd you say?
I said hashtag feed the Bears, tuppence a bag. And then I put the bird lady from Mary Poppins. Because if you're a Disney head and a homeschooler like me and you've seen Mary Poppins several times, you know there's a lady who sings a song, feed the birds, tuppence a bag.
I do remember that.
So when I saw feed the Bears, that was like the first thing that came into my mind.
So they must have just retired that after like 1 year, basically.
And I have 2 people that have liked it. So that means there's at least 2 people that got my Mary Poppins reference.
Or felt bad for you. It didn't know what you were talking about.
Yeah.
Gave you a pity.
Yeah, sure, we'll beat the Bears or some shit.
Here, I'll send it to you guys so you guys can like it.
Let's see.
I think it was funny. Also, listeners, here's a fun fact.
All right, I liked it.
Earlier tonight, we were joking, and I said the phrase "no homo," and then I sent a GIF from the movie Popstar when Andy Samberg says, "But I'm not gay," and then I accidentally sent that GIF also to my family. So, my family group chat. So
brave.
Yeah. Yep. So
Well done.
anyway,
job.
is there much else that we want to talk about with gambling on the show? This can be a short intro back into the season.
I don't think so. I still need to get my gambling football legs under me.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
not even. I need like more preseason to like get ready, but I'm actually ready whenever it starts. So
Yeah.
fantasy
No,
football, we should do that.
Yeah, we still need to talk details of.
Deets.
Yeah, talk the deets. If you're listening to the show and want to be in a league, reach out. Maybe we'll open invitations. I don't know.
Anyway.
All right, cool.
Well,
I think we're good.
Cool, awesome.